Federal judges can shape the law for generations, as Paul Strand reports now from Washington. Critics say that's why Senate Democrats are blocking many of President Trump's choices for federal judgeship, and why grassroots conservatives are fighting back.
There are more than 140 vacancies in the federal judiciary right now. It's not that there aren't nominees, there's plenty of them. It's that the Democrats are holding up almost the entire pack, and it's sheer politics.
Candidate Donald Trump promised to pick constitutionalists as judges and justices. For many Americans, it was a key reason to vote for him, and the president has followed through. But with Democrats opposing so many of his nominees, the group Concerned Women for America brought dozens of ladies to Capitol Hill to lobby their senators to do whatever it takes to break the logjam and get Trump's picks onto the bench. In a Senate caucus room, Carrie Severino of the Judicial Crisis Network told these grassroots women that Democrats are indeed stalling some of the president's judicial choices.
Even though Trump started with about 100 nominations, he's almost up 50%. He's up to 144, and we have several more of the we know are coming. And they forced even people that all the Democrats voted for, they're forcing to jump through huge procedural hurdles, which is something that just didn't used to happen.
Lawyer Gary Marks, who advises the Judicial Crisis Network, said some Senate Democrats have even gone after nominees' religion.
Senator Al Franken and Senator Sheldon Whitehouse, some of their attacks on these nominees that in essence said Catholics need not apply, really persecuting these amazing judges like Amy Coney Barrett for their Catholic faithfulness.
Severino points out Democrats even held up a former Obama nominee, David Nye.
They made him go through a whole process. They forced the Senate to waste 30 hours of debate time on him. There was no debate to be had. He had 100 votes. So that's the kind of thing that's really frustrating.
Marks encouraged the women by telling them their lobbying and activism to get all these nominees voted on makes a difference.
It echoes here in the halls of the U.S. Senate, in rooms like this and in committee rooms. It doesn't go for naught.
Severino says the battle is no small deal. Presidents serve just 4 or 8 years, but not their judicial picks.
All of these people are going to be on the bench for life, and they're the ones who are deciding so many important cases that are coming up.
Not only into my children's lifetime, but into my grandchildren's lifetime.
We think of the Supreme Court, but you forget 99+% of cases happen and are finally decided at the district court and appellate court level. So it's wonderful that we have Neil Gorsuch in the Supreme Court. That was a huge victory. But boy, we need to have these other seats filled with people who have the same high principles and commitment to the rule of law and to the Constitution.
So where those at the top are holding things up right now, groups like these are hoping grassroots pressure coming up from below can get them to quit the stalling and get on the move. Paul Strand, CBN News, reporting from Capitol Hill.